Hey, my name is Pastor Dylan Liebakken, and this is my wife right here.
Hi, I'm Taylor Liebakken. We have 4 beautiful children, 3 boys and a daughter. And Dylan and I have been married for 12 years. And I'm a public school teacher. I just started my 13th year teaching. I'm also the children's church coordinator at our church, running all of our children's programs on Sunday morning, and it is a joy.
We met together doing ministry when we were 19 years old, and what we did was we started Christian youth programs where there were none in really tough places. We did that in Camden, New Jersey, one of the toughest cities in the country at the time. Moved to the next town over, helped to plant a church with our senior pastor, and then in 2022, God called us to Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia was just a conglomeration of all our ministry experience, really. And I remember just moving down here and having a heart for it simply because it was like ministering to old aunts, uncles, cousins, and best friends. It hit home for us. Our area is extremely diverse. Within a 3-mile radius of our church, Rosemont, there are 77,000 people. That's 55% African American, 32% white, 12% Latino, Asian, or other. The average household income is $69,000. Our family structures are extremely non-traditional, many single-parent homes. And to top it all off, around 80% of our people that live in our neighborhood are working class. More than that, we have one of the largest concentrations of military personnel in the world. I came from a working class family. Dad worked overnights at the local grocery store, doing stock for over 50 years. Mom worked 2 and 3 jobs to support their 4 kids. And it just hits home for us. Statistically, we know that church attendance is lowest amongst non-college educated working class, simply because of the instability they face in today's workforce. It spills over into their family and their social lives. I just began to meet whoever. I actually got to meet up with a local pastor. He's right down the street from us now. And he just showed me around the neighborhoods. He's a 70-year-old African-American resident, and he brings me into his church. He showed me all around. He says, Dylan, I was the first African-American family to move across the railroad tracks, and he's introducing me to people, telling me this person's house was here, this family used to live here, and this division exists here, but then there's also really good things about our community. And he drove down into the local shopping center right down the street. He tells me this, Dylan, church planter, there is 3 different storefront churches right here in this one shopping center. That was the Holy Spirit telling me that the gospel move for our community is to bridge the gap between generations and between ethnicities. We gathered a core team of about 8 young folks, and we began to do Bible study in our living room. As we began to do Bible study in our living room, the Lord moved our hearts to do some outreach in the community. We began doing small things like family barbecues and worship night, kids events. And that's when our church plant stumbled upon a struggling generational church called Rosemont Christian Church. The first Sunday we visited them, they had maybe 12 people. They were much older than us, but they said the unthinkable thing: hang your signs up outside. We'll support you as missionaries. We'll let you use our facilities for free. And more than that, we'll cook hamburgers and hot dogs for all of our neighbors in the 95-degree heat. We just want to see people get saved in our church.
Well, my name is Chris Prass, and I grew up in this neighborhood, and I always been around these churches around here in South Norfolk. Since we've been coming here through Peggy's sister and friend, that we've been coming here for about a year.
My name is Peggy, and I started coming here with my sister and Vivian, and I've been coming here ever since. I had gone to bigger churches, and they was like not personal people to you. It was just a person being there, and I do help with the food pantry as well.
Through the Bible studies and prayer and the Sunday sermons and stuff like that. It brings a lot of light to my life and to this church about helping the community.
Hi, I'm Vivian. Well, let me start. I came from a mega church and I really enjoyed it. I loved it. But I still felt like something was missing. So I happened to be looking for a church that was closer to home, and I came into Rosemont. And it felt comfortable. And then I noticed that there was an intimacy coming to this church, and that's what I was missing. And it also gives me the opportunity to do things that I enjoy. I believe that everyone in the United States should be available, able to eat, to have food. And so I started volunteering for the food pantry, and it has been such a blessing to me, and it gives me great joy to be able to serve others that way.
My name is Beth.
And I'm Wayne, and we are the creative team and youth ministry coordinators here at Rosemont Christian Church. Rosemont to us has been a family. As active duty military, being away from our home in Ohio, this has really been a place where we just have people surrounding us and supporting us when we really don't have anyone else here. This has been such a good place for us to plug in and pursue ministry and really just make some lifelong friends here, where we wouldn't have thought we would have made friends.
Rosemont to me has benefited me because it has given me a family while Wayne was deployed. They have helped me through some very, very, very hard times. I know I can call each and every one of them and they will help me whenever I need it, whether that be a flat tire or a family emergency. They're always there for me.
You know, being on a 9-month deployment and having my wife here by herself was terrifying. And so to know that she had a group of people that just had her back and would call her up in the week, and people that were just relational with her, made everything a million times easier.
We need people to partner in 3 ways. We need people to pray, we need people to support us in pocket, and then of course, we need people to serve us in the form of sending people. I will say this, our ministry is built on prayer. Every single soul that we've seen join the church, find Jesus Christ, get baptized, has been a direct result of praying efforts. And so we need people to pray constantly, continually. Second, we need resources. We need folks to support us in pocket. Money doesn't create happiness, but it does create opportunity, especially in our under-resourced community. We need folks to partner with us in pocket. And lastly, we need folks. We need hands. We need help fixing up facilities. We need help with graphic design. We need help from afar in the form of intelligence and everything else. We're looking forward to meeting you. Looking forward to introducing you to more of our church family. And we are praying for you always.